So, can you briefly summarize financial aid services and its goals at PTTI?
Okay, so for financial aid services, there is the FAFSA application, which is for Pell Grant, which is a federal aid, and that stands for the free application for federal student aid. And so for that, you can be eligible for a maximum of $6,345 in Pell Grant, which you don't have to pay back with grants. And then there's another portion which is loans. So maximum for loans you can get is $9,500, and that would be you have to pay it back 6 months after you've done the program, and they'll be in monthly payments. And then it'll be either over 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You would work that out with the federal government with whatever loan servicer they give you.
So it's so like in summary, like the biggest takeaway that I heard was that $9,000 over the course of a certain like span of year.
Yeah, so you just gotta make sure you pay more than the minimum payment each month, which is around $50.
$50 a month? Okay, well that sounds very manageable, especially with like the kind of salaries and payrolls that our students like sometimes get out of the school, around like $20. So like, would you say that like taking out a loan, I guess, or coming to this school and signing up for this sort of payment plan is like kind of a lucrative like risk minimum process?
Because like it's not a lot of loans compared to other schools. Like a lot of times when you go to like four-year colleges, every year you're gonna have the 9,900 loans, so then that adds up to a lot. And then with loans, there's also many ways to postpone it. There are ways that, like, say you're not working, you can defer your loans. So there's always options for that, and that's something that Student Services does help with.
So can you describe but how does the financial aid staff, the people in that room, help individual students throughout these sort of steps? How do you guide students?
So usually what it is, like through like the FAFSA form or like the Enhanced Counseling Master Promissory Note, we'll tell them what steps to do. There might be some questions on the FAFSA form that people aren't familiar with. Like the question they always ask is like, are you a preparer? And people always ask like, what does that mean? And that would be like if you help other people prepare their taxes. So we'll be there for guidance in terms of that.
I see. So what are some like frequent issues that you see where people need additional help? What is like the typical problems that you encounter during your job with students?
So like the main one I mentioned before is taxes. People usually don't have their tax return at home, but with that, a lot of times people might file with like H&R Block or TurboTax, and those are easily like you can just go on their website and you can get it from them, or like I said, you can always get it from the IRS website, or go to the IRS building and taxes. So that's something that we